So I managed to kill one of those "it was looking at you" things, and it dropped this treasure bag, which gave us a golden chest plate. Oh, it gave us 2 golden chest plates. Interesting. Let's go ahead and pop this in our valuables. And oh, we got egg crystal fragments. Let's see, egg crystal fragments. What can you be made into? An egg crystal pickaxe, egg crystal shovel. It looks like you can get all the armor types and lots of tools. Oh, an egg crystal eye. Okay. Interesting. So there's lots of cool stuff to explore with this. But yeah, apparently that's what you get for killing one of those things. What I was going to do, I wasn't actually planning to start the episode yet, I just wanted to share it with you, as I was going to go mining for quite a bit and see what resources I could get. But hello everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of my modded series. We are playing Mineshafts and Monsters yet again. This series is of course sponsored by my patrons over on Patreon. If you would like week early access to this series, go ahead and sub for $1 there and you'll get week early access. But I'm going to go ahead and get on with mining now. Well, I sure stumbled across something interesting, and it wasn't even that far while I was mining it down. Like, I just branched off and I found this building. It seems pretty abandoned to me, but it did carve out the lava beneath it, so that's kind of interesting. So we got a lot of good stuff with that mining session. We did in fact get diamonds. We have 5 diamonds, which means we have enough to make 1 pickaxe and go mine some obsidian and then get an enchanting table. We got some lead ore, we got lots of coal, we got some copper, some blue geode, which seems super duper fancy, and some silver, and a little bit of fiery glass, and of course we also got some iron. So I'm gonna get these smelted down and then put away into their regular components. So now that we have all of our wonderful gear, I feel like we have enough that if we lose some stuff, we'll be able to recover fairly easily. So I've taken the shield that we got from exploring last time, and I am headed over towards this villager camp because there's some pretty good loot that we can get over here, and it will allow us to at least be okay around the existence of villagers. So hopefully this goes well. I know there are villagers here. Oh shoot, that's a spawner. That's another spawner. There are so many spawners around here. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, no, this is not going to be good for us. Because, yeah, axes break through. Shoot. Yeah, axes break through shields in Java Edition, which isn't good. Yep, this is it for us. Current strategy, run in. Defeat one of them. Run out. Heal up. Then run in again. Just rinse and repeat. Okay, so I defeated one of... Oh, that was a big lag spike. I defeated one of the pillagers and I got a notification that there's something in my inventory. This is a message to my fellow adventurers. My name is Steve. As of right now, dozens of villagers are outside my doorstep, and I think I'm not going to make it through to sunrise. Those bastards are likely to be curious of this book and take possession of it. Luckily, they can't read our language, and the unlikely chance that someone may rescue this will from the grasp of those unholy creatures, I hope to pass down my limited knowledge of this world to the next person so that they don't have to suffer the same fate as me. This world looks similar but vastly differs in how it works. Get the first steps wrong and it can cripple your journey here. Here are everything I know about the world. The vile and horrifying creatures in this world can burn down villages in seconds. Maybe that's why the villagers are so aggressive to strange faces. Don't try and get in villages in your first 2 days. The guards and iron golems will not be friendly to us. You must gain their trust by killing their sworn enemies, villagers. With better reputation, they will ease up a little bit. Do not kill villagers, guards, or iron golems. That will sabotage your reputation in a matter of seconds. However, there's a rumor that human can learn the dark magic of sacrificing 10 villagers or the guardian of the swamp. I didn't stoop that low. With a good enough reputation, you'll be able to deal trades with villagers and learn about their culture. Some villagers have been tortured by dragons before, so you will make a profitable trade by selling them the remains of dragons if you manage to beat one. Auras and satyrs are friends of villagers. Treat them poorly and the villagers will do the same to you. If you're planning to travel by sea, it's better to pay attributes to the god of the sea, Poseidon. Craft an altar of Poseidon and give him offerings. Do not fish by stabbing the fish in the sea. That's considered disrespectful in this world. Use a fishing rod if you have to eat. There are only 2 goals in this world. Defeat the Ender Dragon and build your kingdom. However, I couldn't locate the stronghold at all. I've heard rumors that the portal has been relocated to a fancy castle. Also, the Eyes of Ender don't work in the portal anymore. You'll have to travel to different parts of the world to look for these individual eyes. I've only been able to locate the old eye in the pyramids, but I know there are many more. This world works on favors, relationships, and reputation. Without it, you're nothing. I've heard legends of the bell ringer and the Dame of Fortuna, but they wouldn't respond to my summon. After all, I'm not an honored man after all. Honor is built around your kingdom with enough human living in your community. You will slowly gain the respect of both your citizens and the outsiders. Maybe then the legendary bosses will adhere to your summon. Besides that, legendary gears can be crafted once you've reached a prestige level. That's all I know about the world, and I must say farewell before I lose the chance to do so. Good luck on your adventure, my good sir. Well, that was a lot to get through, but we still have a pillager camp to take care of, so I'm gonna try my best. Well, I didn't make it through that. Oops. Fortunately, this mod also includes tombstones, so as long as I'm able to break the tombstone, I should be able to get all my stuff back. The question is, how best to go about that? I'm going to try just rushing in and going for it. There is my latest death. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe this was a bad idea. I'm starting to get this feeling that this was a bad idea. Well, I did manage to defeat that dude. This is really interesting terrain generation. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see if we could go actually get our stuff now. And just with that, we are back up to full health, and actually we got an additional heart, it looks like. So let's go ahead, claim our stuff. We're gonna have to fight ourselves, which is no fun. Come on. Yeah, that's an interesting thing with this mod is you do have to fight yourself, so there we go. All ready to go. Let's see what we have here that we can raid, because I do not think there are any more pillagers. Ooh, crossbow, definitely we'll take that. We'll take the wool as well. None of those are very good. We'll definitely take the slime ball though. So I was raiding this chest, and this looks like a really good chest plate. So does that one, holy cow. Okay, we're definitely taking all this stuff, most of it anyways, because this looks really good. So we're gonna switch out our chest plate real quick. Let's take a look at what these enchantments do. Strength 4, hell yeah, I will take that. So let's look at cowardice. When you're at full HP, you deal increased range and melee damage. Okay. Surprise gift. Whenever you use a healing potion, you sometimes create random consumables. Okay. Protection we already know, and chilling rebuke, which emits a blast every 2 seconds that reduces the movement and attack speed of, that reduces the movement and attack speed of nearby enemies for 1 second. Those are crazy. I'll definitely pick up this anvil, though I do need to get a new pickaxe because I broke my old one with mining, so. And with that, I believe we've finished raiding this place for what I can do right now, though I have noticed some really, really strange world generation. I think that we just naturally spawn in on a buggier seed, I suppose, just because like in all the other seeds, like I haven't seen things like those floating islands or this weird thing that looks like it's about to topple over any second. So who knows, it may just be our seed that's weird. I do not know how I didn't notice this earlier, but there seems to be a line of gold going all the way down here. So that's something that I'm going to investigate once I get a brand new pickaxe. So I thought that since we were able to take care of that other camp so easily, that we would go ahead and take care of this one right on the island that we spawned in, because this one is significantly smaller. And it doesn't appear that there is anybody home. Alright, we'll take all this loot though. Well, in doing some additional exploring, I found this Illager's Bane 2 sword, which makes me feel pretty good, and like we actually may be able to take on one of these structures. I know for sure we are not ready to take on that structure, but I have hope. Maybe we will be able to take on this structure, but first, let's craft ourselves a brand new pickaxe and head over towards that giant layer of gold, because I'm very curious about that. All right, brand new pickaxe in hand. Let's see what this thing is all about. There might be something hiding behind it. Who knows? It doesn't look like there's anything hiding behind it. That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like there are just those 10 blocks of gold ore. No idea why those were there, but I will definitely take the gold. I'm curious though, what mobs are actually in here? We can check. Oh, it looks like a ton of skeletons. Okay, interesting. Hopefully we'll be okay. Fingers crossed. All right, first things first, let's check out this basement, which I have a feeling isn't actively supposed to be flooded, but I will take it. And I do know something about this area, and that is that we do not want to go down there because of those fun little dudes right there. Let's see, can we reach a chest from here? Not quite. Okay, we're gonna need an additional block. Let's steal this. Full beans. And put it there. Perfect. And now we should be able to reach it. Harvester. The harvester siphons souls from the dead before releasing them into a cluster of power. Alright. Cool beans. We got the champion's chest plate, only given to the highest caliber of heroes. The hero's armor is a precious gift. Health potions heal nearby allies. That's great. And we got the guardian bow, which requires swing 2 but has stronger charged attacks. And supercharged arrows. Interesting. Now, I suppose the only way to go from here is up. Kind of scared that I'm definitely gonna die during this. Okay, chest. Yes, we will definitely take the rice. We will also take the lightning rod and the reinforced mail chest plate and the battle staff. Interesting. Okay. And we'll also take these melons and pumpkins while we're at it because we do need more crops. I lied. It was just melons. Well, I'm not a huge fan of the amount of skeleton noises I hear up here, but skeletons should be pretty easy to take care of with this strength 4 boost that I get from the cowardice. Alright, so a little bit further up, there is in fact some ores for us to take. It's looking like a just iron and gold. Hello? What? Okay, I'm really confused at what's happening. This might be it. Okay. Well, that was a mess, but we can get the Spelunker helmet, which gives you a pet bat. That's neat. And the Jailer's Scythe, which gives +2 to XP gathering and binds and chains enemies. Interesting. Alright, let's collect the rest of these ores and then head even further up. Oh, one thing I've completely forgot to mention is trinkets. So you can see on my screen I just unlocked the piggy trinket, so let's go ahead and remove this. So these trinkets give you a little extra boost. So I could choose the piggy trinket, which means I can ride a saddle pig without the need for a carrot on a stick, and the pig's speed is faster. But I currently have the cloud, which is a small cloud that will protect you from fall damage. And basically you can level up how many trinkets you can have active. It costs XP. I do not know exactly how you get them. They just kind of appear, but they're super nifty. Alright, and up a little bit, we also have another chest. This one has golden ender pearls. Heck yeah, we will take those. And soulbound iron boots and chainmail leggings. Let's see, I don't think I have boots on right now. Yeah, perfect, there we go. Now we are officially actually fully armored up. I think there is a chest on this side too. Yep, full of iron. Oh, something just exploded. Full of iron ingots. And okay, we'll take that. We'll leave the rest of that behind and then head up just one more level. It very much looks like it was a spawner that just blew up of some sort. Oh, hello there, spider. Yeah, that's the thing. In this mod pack, the spiders climb like actual spiders would, which is kind of terrifying, I'll be completely honest. Okay, so I just made it up to the very top, and look, there are diamonds in this chest. Holy cow, we are definitely taking those. Feather falling boots, we don't need feather falling because of our trinket. That's so strange to think about. We don't need feather falling. Yeah, we are definitely 100% taking that crossbow as well. And we'll take the extra string. Yeah, these don't have that great of stuff on them. Sharpness 3. Ooh, yes. Mob enchant book. Okay, let's take you. We have impaling 3. We definitely want that. And sharpness 3. We also definitely want that. Now I have to just determine what we want to keep and what we don't want to keep. Spider hood, speedy. Okay, I want to keep all the special stuff and the books because we can't really craft our books on our own right now. I suppose we do not need this redstone block. Okay. We can get rid of the gunpowder, spider hood, +2 armor, +1.5% lifesteal. Interesting, okay. I suppose we could get rid of the boat. Love medallion. Turn up to 3 hostile mobs into allies for 10 seconds before they disappear. Heck yeah, I definitely want that. We'll replace the torches, I suppose. And then I'm also going to tear down these bookshelves because I desperately am in need of books, and it looks like we just reached a new goal. Get the mob enchant book. Okay. And here comes what I believe is the last level of this place, or at least I hope it is. Jeez, that's a lot of cobwebs. It does look like there is some stuff over here for us though. So once we clear this out, we should be able to get some good loot, fingers crossed. Although my inventory is extraordinarily full right now, so I'm not sure how much more I can carry. Not very much is the correct answer. Yep, it looks like there is in fact a chest, which has another love medallion, and another spider hood, and a power bow, which we do not have yet. So we'll take this, and I suppose we will replace these 2 gold ore because we have lots of people already. And with all this loot at night, which is very scary, I suppose we should head home. Okay, this is absolutely adorable. Look at the raccoons, you can feed them too. You can each have your own egg. Take it, enjoy the egg, have fun with the egg. With the books that we were getting from that raid, we are able to fully complete this section to our enchanting set. Now all we need to finish this off is the enchanting table. So I was thinking with the additional diamonds that we just got from our raid, with the diamonds that we have in here, I think it's okay that we make ourselves a diamond pickaxe. So that way we can get some obsidian, so that way we can convert these last 3 books in some obsidian and 2 diamonds into an enchanting table. I always forget how slow it is mining obsidian with an unenchanted diamond pickaxe. And here we go. If I remember the recipe correctly, it's 4 obsidian like that, 2 diamonds just like that, and a book on top. Perfect. And we got the secrets of enchanting. One of the interesting things in this mod pack is you can enchant past level 30. So we can only enchant up to level 30 right now. Let's go place this down right by our bookshelves. Just right there. We have all 15. What? I'm sorry. Who is doing this to me? This is so rude. Well, I have no idea what that was, but whatever it is seems to be gone. So hopefully now I can actually show you what this enchantment table is. So if we take a peek in here and we put our pickaxe in, you see that the Eterna determines the strength of... Oh. Am I not safe in my own home now? Oh boy. Yep, there's that rogue. Hi, you. You're stealing my stuff. That's so rude of you. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. It's not gonna be easy, that's for sure. Well, we defeated the shame. We got chainmail leggings from it, so projectile protection 2. Suppose. Where is the rest of my stuff, though? Alright, well, there we are. Is my egg now enchanted? I have an enchanted egg, apparently. Hi, why can't I attack you? There we go. Are you using this thing? There you go. Now you're my friend, so you can't hurt me while you're my friend. Interesting. There we go. Perfect. Well, that was sure an interesting chain of events. I really do want to take care of this guy before... How is this dude so strong? What the heck? I do want to take care of him before, like, I go. Okay, it looks like he's got himself stuck, so there we go. You literally only dropped the obituary? Okay, that's rude. I was expecting a little bit more from defeating that thing that, like, instant killed me. Okay, let's see, let's take our stuff back. Well, as I was saying before that whole debacle took place, if we go ahead and pop our pickaxe in here, we could get efficiency 3, which honestly isn't great, but Eternia is a measure of strength, so its current value is 15 out of 50, so we can eventually get up to 50, which means we could get up to level, well, 100 XP here is what would be required. Quanta is a measure of flux. It controls a variance in enchanting, and the final level will be modified by this value. And Arcana is a measure of quality. It makes free enchantments more commons and increases the number of enchantments. I need to figure out how to increase both Quanta and Arcana and Eterna. So that is something that I'm 100% going to have to research. But in order to use this table here, we're going to need some levels, and honestly, there aren't very great ways to get levels that I can see so far in this mod pack. So what I would like to do is create a little bit of a farming area where we can stick in a bunch of farms to trade with villagers for XP. So I'm going to search for a flat area, and hopefully I'm going to find a couple waystones along the way, so that way we can teleport easily between the farming area and this area over here. In addition, something very interesting that I found out recently is apparently sometimes you can hatch these rotten eggs, and there's a special creature that comes out of it, and we will eventually do that. But for now, let's go ahead and find that flat area for our farming district. Unfortunately, the flattest land that I could find was up on this mountaintop right by where we were before, although just looking up, there's that crazy thing in the sky. To put in perspective, we're right over here. This is where our house is, and this is the flattest area I could find. I definitely want to explore this soon. I know for sure that we do not have the resources to explore that. I don't know if we have the resources to explore that, but that thing looks insanely cool. So I'm going to start flattening out the land a little bit more even over here, and then I'll show you exactly what we're doing. So if we just grab some of our farming stuff while we are here, including these hay bales. Unfortunately, rice doesn't quite work with this mod, but we can use hemp and sugar. Actually, I do not think sugar cane works with this mod either. I'm gonna have to double check everything that works with this mod, just so that way we know for sure what we are getting into. So one of the big issues with this dark spot is that there's a ton of hostile mobs that will spawn in this area. Fortunately, I'm able to kind of pick them off with the crossbow if I'm actually able to aim correctly. But this is going to have to be something that we are very, very careful of, because there's a lot of not so great things in here. But I did manage to get some good loot, so... Ooh, nice. We dropped something enchanted. Let's see. Oh, fiery batwing. Very interesting. So there's a lot of stuff here that we can look at. This is iron leggings of tumblebee. Okay. This is the area in which our farm is going to be. I did bring along a bed just so that way we do not have to worry about nighttime. So let's go ahead and take a real quick nap. Are you all ready for this? Because what happens if you take a hay bale, put a pumpkin on top, and then carve that pumpkin? You get one of these adorable little dudes, and these dudes will go ahead and farm for you. They last for a grand total of 7 days, and as you can see, he replants the seeds as he picks them up and just brings everything over to this chest. So that's how we're going to be able to get these dudes to automatically farm for us, which is absolutely wonderful. And the more they work, the more crops we get, the more than we can spawn, the more we get in the end. So let's go ahead and spawn in another one, just like right over here. And these dudes are gonna get to work. So we have wheat, we have pumpkins, we have melons, we have hemp, we have carrots and potatoes. So that's the crops that we're going to be growing right now. We have, as you can see, tons and tons of room to expand. So I'm not worried about needing to expand at all. Because if we do, we could easily fit in like 6 or 7 more plots over there, another couple over there. If I want to, I can plot and land over in this direction, and we are all good to go. So these dudes are gonna get us plenty of crops so we can start trading with villagers, basically. And as you can see, now we have enough to spawn in another golem. And these dudes, they're just so adorable. Look at them. And they can be healed up with wheat, so. we now have officially planted every single plant and every single bit of this farm. And what I thought would be a fun idea is to take what we've gotten so far and just make a ton of these straw golems. So in theory, if we just go down the line like this, we will just keep spawning them in. And there's so many of them. That means they're all should get to work. Where are you going? But in this way, we're never gonna have something that is actually that way we don't have anything that is completely grown, that hasn't been picked yet. So they are going to be super duper busy around here. I've also lit up this area over here using the fiery torches, which evidently isn't quite enough because we do still have a creeper here. Let's just take care of that. And you'll see over at the farm, I've gone ahead and placed down fiery torches suspended by hay bales over the water, and the fiery torches are made using the fiery glass that we got. So here is the recipe right there. They burn underwater too, which is super duper nice. So in theory, I could actually just place that right there. I actually might do that just as a little bit extra light for everywhere. And I believe they actually provide light level 16 instead of light level 15. So they're a little bit better than your average torch. And you know what, just for fun to end off this episode, I'm going to pillar up to the very top of this, and we are gonna see what this massive structure is all about. All right, well, we made it up here, and the first thing that I see is a mob spawner. So we're starting things off absolutely... Whoa, dude. Rude. All right, let's... Oh, you were a wither skeleton? Okay. Well, that's what's up here, apparently. Well, so I just jumped off that. Unfortunately, I have the special trinket, which basically negates all fall damage, but yeah, wither skeleton fell off. Apparently, I have protection 5 boots. Hell yeah, I will take those. So yeah, we apparently now have better boots than you're able to get in the vanilla game. They are gold, which is quite unfortunate. And I do have this massive pillar that I'm going to need to take down and climb up again. Well, I just killed another one of these dudes, and apparently now I can dual wield weapons, which is super duper cool, which is going to make combat much better. Let's see, I don't have a chest plate on. Perfect. Do I have any other weapons in here? This one requires Fame 2, but I want to get back up there. So I realized something when I was recording the last episode. You probably are wondering why I haven't just broken the spawners. That is because I need to defeat more mobs before I can destroy the spawners. So, I defeated most of the monsters on this wing, but... Holy cow! That's a lot of monsters. There's one coming here right now. You are so slow, but I've run out of weapons. And punching them is very, very slow, as you can see. So I think it's time to get new weapons and come back. Hopefully those peeky holes will be enough for me to get them. But holy cow. Alright, well, I grabbed myself 3 iron swords. So I guess we're just gonna have to get on with this. Oh, I'm getting withered already. Wonderful. Oh, I have the doubled, I can dual wield. Ready? Ready for me? And my game lags completely. Oh, this is gonna take a while. That took absolutely forever. And I had to go over to this side of the ship because there was a spawner over here. And there was another spawner down here. I feel slightly oh. I no longer feel slightly broken. This is insane loot. I do not have enough to carry it all. I had to make a couple more a couple more iron swords. That got us a lot of achievements. We got Cover Me with Diamonds, we got we got an eye, Steer into despair, get your first nether eye, and find an artifact, which I believe the artifact is this thing. So this decreases the amount of time that it takes in order to actually drink stuff. I'm not going to put that on right now. We're going to get rid of those chainmail boots and actually put on diamonds. We got End Crystal Force Armor, which is super duper cool. And I guess it's time to go and raid the multitude of other chests. I want to know what that button does, but I'm not going to press it yet. In here we have some gold and we have some emeralds. I'm afraid to go anywhere. We have not great stuff in there. What about in here? Oh, Pocky Piston increases knockback dealt by us. Okay, so if we go in here, this is hands, so let's go ahead and put the Pocket Piston in there. So now we deal more knockback damage. Cool beans. We'll take the gold, and let's see, what do we have here? Instant health, more golden carrots, forest fruit, crowbar. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I will also take that. And we are going to actually have to go down and drop off some stuff because there's still more things to explore in here. Like, we got more diamonds there and all that amazing stuff. Well, I start climbing this ladder and immediately I see a spawner. Let's see, we should be able to break this pretty... Oh, it's a gas spawner. Shoot. I do not want a gas spawner. Come on. How long are you gonna take this break? There we go, perfect. Okay. And I do not have any arrows, but... Holy cow. Okay. Well, this is a lot of stuff. Sorry, you could probably hear my dog in the background. We got slowness 5 arrows. Interesting. Let's go ahead and use this up. This should, in theory, give us another heart. Or we might have broken it because we already have too many hearts. Okay. Let's then just click this. Yeah, we'll take a diamond chest plate. We can wear a diamond chest plate. We don't need this iron chest plate anymore. And anything else good in here? I mean, the gunpowder's pretty good. Not too worried about those tipped arrows. Now I want to figure out what that button does. Okay, you all ready? Let's see. I don't see it doing anything terribly important, but... Is anything happening up here? I don't think so. This is just some stuff I mined out. Let's take a peek down here and see what's happening. Maybe. Yeah, it just looks like redstone. Not much is going on over here. Yep, there's nothing much happening here. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think it's time for us to head out. And fortunately, actually, something that I want to take a look at is we got some new trinkets. So we have 15 levels, so I'm going to unlock that. Next one is 18 levels. We're pretty close. So we have the piggy trinket, which we've already been over. We have the spider, which means we can climb walls like a spider. And we have the creepo. Creepers targeting you will not spawn an explosion. I'm going to go for this because the amount of creeper holes around here isn't great. But that is all I have time for today. Thank you all for tuning into this episode. If you're a patron over on Patreon, extra special thank you to you. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goodbye!